Hello learners. So today we will study about classical and neoclassical economists. If you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to it. So come, let's start. So classical economist. According to classical economists, market works best on their own. Okay. According to them, the government shouldn't interfere too much. Okay. They say that when the government imposes taxes, quotas, okay, it creates a barrier on economic growth. Okay. As we know, Adam Smith served as an example of this school of economic theory, that is classical economics, in his 18th century publications. Okay, on his famous book The Wealth of Nations, where he has mentioned about the free market system. According to classical economics, demand changes in response to supply. The economy is always striving for equilibrium. Okay, according to them, the price in a classical economy are determined by the cost of the raw materials, labors, electricity, okay, which are incurred in producing the final product. However, consumer spending on goods and services are given much more importance to generate the economic activity. Okay, so basically their main focus was on consumer spending. Okay, the economy will grow depending on how much the consumer spends. So some of the classical economists were Adam Smith, as we all know, the father of economics, then Jean-Baptiste Say. So Say was a French businessman and economist. Okay, next is David Ricardo. Okay, so Ricardo is a political economist from the United Kingdom. And next is Thomas Robert Malthus. Malthus was a British scholar. Okay, and fifth is John Stuart Mill. Mill is a political economist and government official from the United Kingdom. Okay, so now let's study about neoclassical theory of economics. So what is the viewpoint of neoclassical economist? The classical economics focus on laissez-faire approach of growth and development. Okay, but neoclassical economics gives emphasis on consumer-centric approach. Okay, like about the utility, about the satisfaction of the consumer, how much the consumer is being satisfied. The neoclassical thinker broke from the classical economists and shifted their focus from supply side to the demand side. Okay, so in simple words, neoclassicals believe that production and consumption is always dependent on its supply and demand. They say the price of a good will be adjusted according to its market demand. Okay, and neoclassical also believe that consumers' first concern is to maximize their personal satisfaction, whereas classical economists give much importance on consumer spending, how much the consumer will spend. Okay, and neoclassical economists give importance on consumer satisfaction. Okay, therefore when the neoclassicals say it by maximizing satisfaction, it means that the consumers will make purchasing decisions based on their satisfaction level. Okay, so this is the basic difference. So some of the neoclassical economists were Alfred Marshall, John Bates Clark, Irving Fisher and Wilfred Pareto. So this is all about my today's lecture. If you like it, kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you.